Hey y'all, it's Sydney Santiago back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to build your confidence in the strip club, but more importantly, I'm going to be talking about how to build your confidence as a woman, because before you're a dancer, you're a woman. So if you're not a dancer, if you don't work in nightlife, don't feel like, oh, let me get off this video. This don't got nothing to do with you, because every woman needs confidence.
He just called me jealous, I don't take it as an insult. Nigga, you was mine, you know exactly how this shit goes. Taking notes while watching you because I'm stalking all his new hoes. Think I'm playing that I'm crazy, but nah, that's just the truth though. Got a couple screws loose, I don't think I ever had.
I was gonna do my makeup before I started this video, but then I was thinking like, how could I teach about how to build confidence and be putting a mask on? Like, I want y'all to see the real me, and y'all see how crooked my fucking eyebrows are. I did that to myself by shaving them too much. I don't give a fuck though. I still look pretty. Anyways, like I was saying, when I was younger, I never thought I was ugly. I didn't know I was ugly. Well, I'm not ugly, but you don't know something's wrong with you until somebody tells you something's wrong with you. The first time I heard something was wrong with me was in fifth grade. In fifth grade, I used to wear my natural hair. My mom didn't press out my hair or nothing like that. So in fifth grade, I remember they told me like, oh my God, your hair's so nappy. Like, I was so insecure about my hair after that. And then in seventh grade, this boy told me that I had duck lips. He said I looked like Daffy Duck. But I never really heard that I was ugly or nothing like that. So I never felt ugly. Plus, y'all know I was popping cootie cat from a young age. So I always felt like I was pretty enough because I always got the niggas that I wanted to fuck with. Like, I never had a nigga telling me no. Like, I wasn't fucking with just any old nigga from an early age. Like, when I started popping it, I was popping it to the niggas that I wanted to pop it to. I was not just fucking any, like, I wasn't getting the crumbs. I was not getting the scraps. So I'm like, I can't be ugly. I didn't think I was just the baddest bitch. I didn't think I was just particularly gorgeous. But I was like, I can't be ugly. Before I got into the strip club, my confidence, I ain't gonna lie, was boosted because of the amount of niggas that I was fucking with in high school. Like, yeah, that's how I was getting my confidence booster, by fucking niggas. So when I got to 19, I had been fucking with so many niggas. I had got all the niggas that I ever wanted. So, I felt like I got to look like something, so stripping ain't gonna be no problem. Anyways, when I got into the strip club, my first day dancing, I can't lie, I was super confident. I was super confident, and I was super ready to get to work. Like, I was insecure about being in front of the other girls, but I wasn't insecure about being in front of the men. So before I even went to that club, I had my outfit on under my clothes. Like, I did not change in front of them girls. But when I got out on the floor, I was ready to show it. Like, I wanted them niggas to see me. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit was a confidence booster, because when I was out there, like, my first 5 minutes on the floor, I made $100. So I'm like, yeah, I'm that bitch. But what I will say about dancing is, although there are so many times that you feel like I'm that girl, there are a equal amount of times that you feel like I'm not that girl. Like, the strip club actually can make you way more insecure. I will say I started becoming more insecure the longer I danced. Well, not the longer, I will say about into the middle of me dancing, like after like a year or so, my confidence levels was going down. Not only because of the strip club, there was stuff going on in life too that was lowering my confidence. But when I tell you, about a year into dancing, my confidence was like to the floor. And that manifested in my life in different ways. And that can manifest in your life in different ways. Even if you feel like you're not insecure, you don't feel like you don't think you're ugly. You think nothing's wrong with you. It manifests in the way you treat yourself, in the way you treat your body, in the way you present yourself to the world, in the way you deal with men. That's how you tell when you're insecure. Because sometimes subconsciously you're insecure. Sometimes you don't even know that you're insecure. But if you're giving your body away to men that mistreat you or disrespect you or deal with multiple other women, you're insecure. Even if you feel like you're pretty, even if you look in the mirror and you feel like, I look good, I look better than them bitches, you're still insecure because you're putting yourself in a situation that does not feel good to you. Um, so, anyways, like I was saying, that's I didn't know that I was insecure. That's what I'm basically trying to say. I didn't feel like I was insecure. I still felt like I was pretty. Like I felt like I was pretty, but there would be times in a club like where a man would pick another dancer over me, or he would pay a tip a dancer and didn't tip me, or like um I would look at the other girls like I would, because you're seeing other girls' naked bodies, whether it's in the back locker room or out on the floor. And like when you're looking at them other girls, you're like, damn, this bitch look good. Like, damn, her titties are perfect. Damn, this bitch ass is perfect. She's thick. Like you're seeing how beautiful like women are. Before I even continue with what I'm saying, remember the same way that you're looking at those girls and thinking they're perfect, there's other women looking at you and thinking the same thing. Okay, but after a while, that kind of can tear you down because comparison is the thief of joy. So I will say it was showing up not only in my life like regular, but in my life in the strip club because I did get a little more reserved. I did sometimes I would be scared to scared to approach men because I was afraid of getting rejected. Like what if he don't like me? What if he don't think I'm pretty or thick enough or whatever? Like it really can start affecting your money because you're like, I don't think I'm good enough. Like, look at the bitches like in the club. Look at my competition. But those are the two main things that's gonna kill your confidence. Comparing yourself to others and seeing them as competition because nobody's your competition. This is your life, and you're the only thing that matters in your life. Nobody else is even existing in your life. They're a background character. You're the main character in your life. So let's get to the how I started building my confidence up. I would say about y'all know I started dancing in 2015. By 2016, I would say my confidence was not 2016, 2017. By 2017, my confidence was so low. When I tell you the type of men I was messing with to try to make myself feel better about how insecure I felt, the type of people that I would entertain, the type of stuff I would post on social media because I wanted attention. Like I would post half naked stuff because I wanted men to be in my DMs. I wanted people to be blowing me up. I needed people to make me feel confident to be able to even go to the strip club and feel confident. Um, Let me tell y'all how I did it. I faked it till I made it. I faked it till I believed it. And that's what building your confidence is. It's telling yourself lies until you believe it. Because guess what? It really ain't lies. If you're telling yourself you're beautiful every day, it's not a lie. You are beautiful. If you're telling yourself you're perfect every day, it's not a lie. You're perfect in your own way. And you were made in God's image. So you're perfect to Him regardless. There's nothing you need to change about yourself or fix about yourself because in God's eyes, you're everything He wanted you to be. So at first, I did like, I watched Being Mary Jane. So at first, I would write stuff on my mirror like, you're beautiful, you're perfect, you're good enough, stuff like that. Like I would just write, um, like positive affirmations to myself that I could read every day. Then I would write notes, and then I wrote myself love letters. But also while I was doing this, I was stopping doing the negative talk because the way I would talk about myself, it was so negative at times. Like I would catch myself. I would be like, damn, I look ugly as fuck today. Damn, my eyebrows look like shit. I literally just said that before. I'd be like, damn, my eyebrows look like shit. Like, damn, like I need to lose weight. Like I would just tell myself constantly negative things about myself. Not even just tell myself. I would say it to my friends. I would say this out loud. And that's what my brain was focusing on. The bad stuff I used to say about myself. And one time I talked to my brother about it. And he was basically saying like, he told me this little thing that I could do. I never even did it, but he was basically like, put a rubber band on your arm, and every time you say something negative about yourself, add a rubber band. And obviously, I did not do that because my arm would have been full of rubber bands. Because the way I used to talk shit about myself, I mean, damn, I wouldn't even have room left on the damn arm. But that did make me start to notice how much I was talking bad about myself. It did make me want to change because I'm like, damn, like actually, I do talk shit about myself quite a bit. Like, I should not be my worst critic. I should not be my biggest downfall. I should not be the main person tearing my confidence down. Because if you notice things about yourself, like if you, what you'll notice in life is you're the person tearing yourself down the most. You're not really going to be hearing you're ugly every single day. You're not going to be having people talk shit to you every day. Like, you're not going to be hearing that every day, but from yourself, because you're with yourself every day. You're the one that's going to be bringing yourself down. And nobody's telling you ugly, you're ugly 24/7. You're telling yourself that. Nobody's telling you you need to lose weight 24/7. You're telling yourself that. So, positive affirmations, stop the negative self talk, and then I would just pretend like I put a lot of effort into making myself look how I wanted to look. I didn't just talk about how I wanted to look anymore. If I said I wanted to do something, I did it. Like if I wanted my hair done, it was gonna be done. If I wanted to do my makeup, I was gonna do my makeup. If I wanted to look pretty and dress up, I was gonna look pretty and dress up. I just stopped waiting around to do it. I don't know why. I just like, you'll say I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, but you never do it. Like you wanna pour into yourself, but you never do. So I started pouring into myself and making myself look the way I felt like what would make me feel the most confidence. I felt like if my hair was done, my nails was done, my makeup was done, I was dressed nice, then I would feel my most confident self. And once I did that, I ain't gonna lie, it worked, because when I made myself look how I felt like would make me feel confident, and I would go out into the world, the attention I would get, the compliments I got would also boost my ego and make me feel like, okay, I do look good. I do look beautiful. This is like step 1 and 2, y'all. So don't think this is the end result, because your self-confidence cannot come from other people's validations. Even though that attention felt good, it still never was enough. It still never filled me up. Like it still never made me feel complete, because at the end of the day, the confidence had to come from within. So after that, I would say that it wasn't that hard to build up my confidence. Ego wise, my ego confidence, my outer confidence, it was easy to build that up, because I looked good on the outside, and the attention I got made me know that, okay, everything I'm trying is working on the outside. It was the inner part that was the hard work, because it's kind of like you gotta break yourself down to remember to open your eyes and realize my beauty is not about external factors. My beauty does not come from the makeup that I put on, the hair that I do, the clothes that I wear. My beauty comes from me just being me being a human, and me being made in God's image. So even though I was doing all that stuff and I was getting attention, it's like I began to chase the attention. I began to chase the thrill. And if I didn't have a good night in the club, if I didn't make a lot of money, if a guy that I wanted to talk to me didn't approach me, I still would feel like I'm not good enough. I still would feel like, yeah, like I just would feel like fucked up. I would take that shit home with me, and then I would have to do something to make me feel better about it, whether it was fuck a man that didn't deserve me, or post some picture on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever to get likes or comments or DMs, so I could like, okay, I'm okay. Okay, I'm pretty. I am pretty. I am pretty. And that went on for a while. I ain't gonna lie, that went on for a good minute. But on the outside, to everybody else, they thought I was confident. On the outside, to everybody else, I thought I was that girl. They could not tell when I felt bad about myself, because I never showed it. So that is the first thing, and that is the main thing. If you don't get nothing else from this video, know how to fake it. Know how to make it look like you are the baddest bitch. Because if they think that you think that about yourself, they're gonna treat you that way. And that's what I learned in the club. Like when they thought that I thought I was the baddest bitch, they treated me like I was the baddest bitch. When people couldn't tell the days that I was insecure, they couldn't tell the moments when I wasn't confident, the way people treated me was completely different because people believe what you tell them. People believe what you present to them. So if you're presenting this confident, beautiful, um, outgoing person, they believe that's who you are. Even if on the inside you're super insecure, you're timid and you're scared, shitless of where you are and what you're doing, and you feel like the ugliest bitch on earth. They don't know that. They don't know what's in your head. You think that they can tell. I promise you, on my life, I promise you with everything I love, they can't tell. That's why I used to say on all my videos, always walk like you're the baddest bitch in the room. Because I promise you, if you walking like it and you looking like it and you acting like it, you're going to get treated like it. Even if it's not true. You could be the ugliest bitch. Anybody that dances in a club knows this for facts. You can be the ugliest girl in the club and you can make the most money by being the most confident, because that's what people see in you. They're not looking at the external thing. And this is what I'm talking about, how it's not just external. It's not just what's on the outside. It's your inner confidence that shines through, that makes people believe you, that makes people gravitate towards you, that makes people want to be in your life, that makes people want to tip you, that makes people want to pay you, that makes people want to give you positive experiences, because they're looking at what's shining through you. They're looking at the confidence within you, and they're seeing it as true. And that is what's making you look beautiful. It's not your features. It's not how your hair is done. It's not how your nails are done. It's not even how your body looks. Because them, you can have the nicest body and the nicest face and still not be making no money in the club. Why? Because you're not walking through the room like you own it. You're not acting like you are the most confident woman in the world. They can tell that something is off about you. They can tell that you feel off about yourself. You know what that makes people do? I don't think I want to pay this girl. I don't think I want to pay her no attention, because she knows that there's something wrong with herself. It's like they read it in you. Just think about how you operate in life. What kind of company are you going to invest your money in? The kind that is confident that they can get you a return on your money. If you're going to make an investment in a company and they're sounding timid, they're sounding like, oh, well, you might get your money back. I don't know. You're going to be like, nah, I don't want to put my money into that. You want to put your money in the person that's saying, you're definitely going to get this back and more. So if you're selling a fantasy in a strip club and they're going to give you some money, they want to feel like what I'm getting from this person, this experience I'm getting from this person is going to be worth my money and more. They don't want a scary ass little girl. They don't want no scary, insecure girl that they experience with you is going to be like, damn, that bitch need to love herself more. No offense, but for real. So the inner work is the hard part. I'm really just telling y'all the superficial shit, because that's really what matters in a strip club, and that's what matters when you show yourself to the world. The inner work is what matters to yourself when you're by yourself. The inner work don't matter to nobody else. You can keep faking. You can damn near fake the damn outer confidence forever. You can fake the outer confidence so good that people feel like it's coming from within. You can fake it so good. You can be so good at acting. People think you're the most confident person in the world, and really you're the most insecure girl they could ever meet, but they would never know it. Just make sure that when you're faking it till you're making it, that your actions that you're doing in life start to match up with your faking it. Now, I might do another video about how to heal internally and how to build your self-confidence internally, but I'm not going to put all that in this video, because this is about superficial confidence right now. Y'all can let me know in the comments, or y'all could DM me on Instagram, and I'll give you a one-on-one about how to build your self-confidence internally, because that's a process and it's a lot of work, and that shit would take so long to try to explain that to you. But what I will leave y'all with on this video is, for the club, for bottle girling, for life, for whatever you're doing in life. I don't. You trying to be a rapper? You trying to be a content creator? You trying to be a motivational speaker? Whatever it is in life that you're trying to do that you feel like you need to build your confidence for, faking it till you make it is going to work. But also envision the most perfect you in your head. What does that girl look like? What does that girl act like? What does that girl accept? What does that girl not settle for? And even if you can't do it so like with yourself right now, pick your favorite inspiration. Like, what woman inspires you? What person inspires you? Pick them and think, how do they look? How do they dress? What do you think they wouldn't settle for? What do you think they wouldn't go for? And kind of emulate your life around that for starters. Like, that shit needs to show in every aspect of your life, because you can't just be acting like you're confident but doing dumbass shit or doing shit that gives that you're insecure. Like, you can't be acting like you're the baddest bitch in the world and saying I'm the baddest bitch in the world, but you getting played by a broke bum ass bitch. Like, that don't add up. That don't equal each other. You can't be claiming you the baddest bitch in the world, but your hair is never done. That don't equal up. You can't be claiming you the baddest bitch, but you never pour into yourself. That don't equal up. You can't be claiming you the baddest bitch and you never smile. That don't equal up. So make sure the statements that you're saying about yourself, make sure they add up with the person that you want to be. You can be the best version of yourself. You can make it to that level. You can make it to being the ultimate you that don't take no shit, that don't settle for less, that walks through the world confidently, that's happy, and that's full of love and confidence that radiates in every room. But it's going to start with yourself. Like, you literally have to build that person up brick by brick by first taking away the old you that settles for less, that goes for anything, that fucks with any kind of nigga, that talks shit to herself about herself and makes actions that somebody insecure would make. Take all that shit away one by one. That shit ain't gonna just happen overnight, but one by one, start taking that shit out your life. Start making changes. Start changing your wardrobe. Start changing your hair. Start changing your nails. Like, obviously, you can't do this shit all overnight. It's a process. And then start adding shit in. I'm pretty. Say that. Start adding in your affirmations every day. Start adding your new wardrobe. Stop talking to them fuck niggas. Like, everything. Once you start doing that, that's literally gonna lead you to how to heal internally. That's gonna lead you to how to build up your confidence internally, because like, you already gonna be on the road to doing it anyways. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully you start your affirmations. Hopefully you stop dealing with people that don't deserve you. Hopefully you pour into yourself more than enough and you make yourself feel so good that everybody around you can see it. So anyways, always walk like you're the baddest bitch in the room. I love y'all. Thank you for listening.